everybody, Christopher Von Hool here, and welcome to the channel. Today, I have another video for all of you. So, sit back, relax, and enjoy the video. So, I did a recording of Pro Wrestling Sim, where we try to make Raw better, but unfortunately, the power went out because it's very windy where I am, and the file got corrupted. So, I will recap you all with what happened in that recording. So, what we did in that recording was that we separated Raw and SmackDown. So, if you see here, SmackDown is its own show now, just like NXT, and I've renamed World Wrestling Entertainment to WWE Raw. So the only difference between the two brands is that WWE Raw has no women's division because I've moved them to SmackDown. So Raw has these titles: US Championship, Universal Championship, and the World Tag Team Championship. As you can see, Orton is the current Universal Champion. He won it in a Fatal 4-Way match. Dominic Mysterio won the US Championship from Bobby Lashley, where in turn Lashley beat down MVP because of the loss. And now Lashley is going to be joining Mustafa Ali and Damien Sandow in a new group that I will reveal to you all later. So, let's go ahead and book this Monday Night Raw and hope that the power does not go out. Alright, so we're going to start out hot, and we're going to add a match. Drew Gulak versus Angel Garza, and it's going to be 7 minutes, and steal the show. We're going to start out with people, being at awe at the match. There we go. Oh, I wanted to change an event, Raw, right here. Nope, that's not it. Raw right here to 1 hour 30 minutes. There we go. Instead of 2, just for my sake, at least. So we have Drew Gulak versus Angel Garza. Next will be an angle in the ring, and we'll call it a new faction forms. I will write a description for it, but I will read the description when we get to the actual show. Okay, so we move on to the next thing. Let's see. So we have some teams. Let's start a feud for the tag team championships. Storylines. Oh, I gotta delete some storylines. There we go. So the storyline we're going to have is the New Day, Xavier, and Kofi. And let me see. They are going to feud against they're gonna feud against the Dirt Sheet. How about that? So Xavier Woods, Kofi, John Morrison, and The Miz. There we go. New Day versus Dirt Sheet. Boom. And what we're going to have is a singles match where we have Kofi with Woods take on John Morrison and The Miz on the outside. It's going to be a 8-minute match. And the winner is going to be John Morrison. And it's going to be a non-clean finish. Cheating finish. There we go. And then after the match, a brawl happens between the two for 3 minutes. Let's put the teams in. Dirt Sheet and the New Day. Attack. Contain a major spot for 3 minutes. Okay, that's good. Next, we shall have a Fatal 4-Way just to showcase people. We're gonna have Nakamura versus Sami Zayn versus Rey Mysterio versus Keith Lee in a 9-minute match. Perfect. And then after that, we are going to have a title defense. Where is Dominic is going to face off against Elias. And we're going to have Dominic win, loser Elias. The United States Championship is going to be on the line. And I guess we can have Ray in his corner as well. Boom. Okay, we might need to edit this out. Ray might be replaced by Apollo Crews. Yep, that's gonna work. Okay, so we move on to the Universal title matches. So we'll have let me see. We gotta determine a number one contender, and that's after Bobby Lashley, because my plan is for Bobby Lashley to win the Universal title here tonight and beat Randy Orton. So we're gonna have like a small tournament bracket, I would say. Big E versus Cesaro. Oh wait, this is a... I don't want that, I want a match. Yeah, Big E versus Cesaro. And it's gonna be 8 minutes. Whoever wins that, wins that. And then we're gonna have Drew McIntyre face off against... let's see. Drew McIntyre is going to face AJ Styles, and we'll actually put an angle where Adam Pearce talks about a small tournament for the championship, and we're gonna go ahead and put the people on there so he can talk about them. And this is after Bobby Lashley wins the championship. So for 7 minutes talking, Adam Pearce announces a small number one contender tournament. Okay, and then I'm gonna put the description here. Okay, and we're gonna put this right here. Let's do this. We'll put it before Nakamura and after Nakamura, Zayn, Lee, and Apollo Crews, and we'll put Big E versus Cesaro right there. And then after Dominic Mysterio and Elias, we'll have Drew versus AJ. Should be good. All of these matches sound great, by the way. Next, we'll have a tag team match, just to cool things down, with the Street Profits and the Hurt Business. That's gonna be a banger match for a 9-minute banger. There we go. And then we are gonna go ahead and add a match. We're gonna have Lashley against Orton. Orton will have Riddle on his side, and Sandow and Ali will be on Bobby Lashley's. 7 minutes. Winner will be Bobby Lashley, loser Orton for the Universal title. Orton. Shenanigans will happen in this match. Match purpose is to make Bobby Lashley look good. There we go. And then we shall put in here the description. So I'll be right back. Okay, so we have everything in order. Let us go ahead and see how this Raw does. Alright, first match, Gulak versus Garza. There were moments where the crowd lost interest. 4.5 stars though, with an 81% final score. Angel Garza wins. Pretty good, pretty good. Next segment, we have a new faction forming. Sandow, Ali, and Lashley come out to the ring. Sandow grabs a mic and says that a new faction has formed. Alone, we were losers, but now together we are going to be winners. Take Lashley, for example. He lost his US title because of a disgraced manager, but now, with us, I was able to get him a match for the Universal title tonight. You see, together we are strong. We are one. The Almighty, the Savior, and the Fire of WWE together. We are the Trinity. Ali, Sandow, and Lashley put one hand up in victory. 72%, not bad. So a new faction has formed. The Trinity is here. Moving on, we have Kofi Kingston versus John Morrison starting their feud. And it looks like John Morrison beat Kofi Kingston. The audience was into this, a 4-star match, 83%. Pretty good. And then we have an angle featuring Morrison and The Miz confronting the New Day. I didn't put any description in this because I forgot. So let's just say they confronted each other, and you know, the major spot brought the match to another level. Yep, there was a major spot as well. I don't know. They started fighting. So we'll probably have Xavier Woods and The Miz fight in the next Raw. And it was 91%, not bad. Next we have a Fatal 4-Way, Nakamura versus Zayn versus Lee versus Apollo Crews. Boom. 77%, 3.5 stars. The audience seemed to enjoy this. Good. Next we have, it should be Adam Pearce announces a small #1 contender tournament. But we'll keep that in a pin because I don't know what happened with the ordering. So we have a small #1 contenders tournament for the Universal title going on. And this match should be after this one. But for right now, we're just going to keep going with it. Cesaro wins. Okay, 3.5 stars. Audience was into this, 82%. Not bad. And then this one should have been first. Adam Pearce comes out and sets up a small #1 contenders tournament for the Universal title. The tournament will feature Big E, Cesaro, AJ Styles, and Drew McIntyre. Dre McIntyre. Whoops. And we'll determine the next challenger after Lashley for the Universal title. And by the way, the tournament starts now. Big E's music hits. Unfortunately, the ordering was wrong. Okay. So after that announcement, we go to Dominic Mysterio versus Elias, with Elias winning. Well, would you look at that? Dominic Mysterio not able to win his title defense. 67%, only 2 stars. Oh, this one was not the best match. So we'll have to look into that. Moving on, we are in the last bracket for the #1 contenders tournament. Drew McIntyre versus AJ Styles. 90%, 4.5 stars. The crowd were on their feet. Perfect. Knew this match was going to be really good. And then we move on to a tag match between the Street Profits and the Hurt Business. 79, 3.5 stars. The audience seemed to enjoy. And finally, we move on to the main event. Lashley versus Orton for the Universal Championship. 83%, 3.5 stars. Bobby Lashley is the new WWE Universal Champion. The crowd was on their feet. At the ending of the match, Ali distracts Riddle while Sandow distracts Orton. Lashley is able to take advantage of that distraction and hits Orton with a Dominator, pins and wins, becoming the new Universal Champion. Look at that. After Lashley dropped MVP in the recording that got corrupted and aligned with Sandow and Ali to form the Trinity, he has won. Lashley has won the Universal Championship. And then we end the show. And would you look at that? Gained popularity in North America, because I know for a fact in the previous 2 videos and in the corrupted video that got corrupted, we were losing popularity in North America, but now things have finally changed and we are gaining again. Pretty good. We just have to the Elias Dominic Mysterio match was not the best. Might move Dominic and Ray to SmackDown to help them out, if that's the case. So pretty good Raw today. Perfect. Let's see, the male. I've been admiring the work of Randy Orton and I'd love to work with them. I would like a match with Randy before March 09. Okay. And ticket sales have gone up. Perfect. Yes, go ahead. Accept the promise. We are gonna go ahead and move Ray and Dominic to SmackDown. Send to SmackDown. Send to train others, and Dominic will also go down to train as well. To SmackDown to improve skills. Perfect. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and go to Superstars on the 10th. We're gonna book that and then we're gonna move to the next Raw. Okay, so we're gonna just auto book. Yes. Auto book again. Nope, I don't like that. How that looks. Auto book. Nope. Auto book. Perfect. Start show. Boom. Boom. Oh wow. Orton and Seth Rollins 100%. And then Kevin Owens and Drew. Okay, I have to keep that in mind. I have, if you didn't know, WWE Superstars is on a Wednesday, just like how AEW Dark is on a Monday. Okay, and then we have an angle between Kingston and Miz and Woods and Morrison, 97%. Okay, so that feud is heating up, which is great. Titus O'Neil versus Cesaro. Viking Experience versus The New Day, 4 stars. And then McIntyre versus Akira Tozawa. And show no popularity change. That's good, because it is a Superstars. So we'll go ahead to Monday. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. We'll also see what news pops up. Okay. Nothing much. SmackDown holds SmackDown. Cool. I have some mail. Work with Drew Galloway. Okay. Sure. I'll figure out what Eric can do with Drew McIntyre. Let me make sure I don't have like contract expiring. I don't think I do. I still have Drew, right? Yeah, I still have Drew. Okay. Let me check medical. Nope. Announcing. Love this team. Titles. I just want to look at the history. So it was vacant, and then the New Day have won it. As you can see, the corrupt file, the New Day beat the Forgotten Sons in a defense. And then right here as well, after vacant, Randy Orton became the winner after a fatal 4-way. And then Lashley beat him. And then the US Championship as well, after vacant, Lashley beat Murphy, and then Dominic Mysterio beat Lashley because of MVP. MVP got hurt, beaten down because Lashley was enraged, and then Elias beat Dominic. I gotta figure out what to do with the US Championship, TBH, because it doesn't look like people like Elias a lot. Let's look at the storylines. Right now, 89 Heat, New Day versus the Dirt Sheet. Let's do a storyline with Orton and Cedric, with Shelton and Riddle on the side, and we'll just do it Cedric versus Orton. We'll just have like Cedric insulted Orton on something, and now they have a feud. So unfortunately, since Pro Wrestling Sim is still being updated, I do not think I can continue this Let's Play in its entirety, because who knows, the game might change at any time. So this is going to be the last video for making Raw better. I mean, we technically did make it better with gaining 0.5 popularity in all regions, so that's good. But yeah, due to updates, because it's early access, I'm gonna have to end the Let's Play of Pro Wrestling Sim for right now. Hopefully, when the game gets released and is out of early access, I'm able to play another Let's Play of it. So with that, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, hit that like button, subscribe for more awesome content, and I'll see you in the next game. Christopher Von Hool out.